What one has to do is to activate the Claude add-in, which is explained in the description below. But what I've done is I've pasted a full question or prompt for Claude on the right-hand side, asking Claude to generate a report. There it goes, and as it explains things, it asks you questions. So I just want a draft of a template. I don't want everything. I will work on that template. It's drafting what it calls a skeleton, and that skeleton will then be inserted into the Word document on the left. Please be aware that your prompt has to be very good, and you will see a breakdown of a prompt in the description for this video. It is busy thinking through this, and it has bracketed placeholders throughout so that you can fill in the company name, the audience, and so forth. So let's see it go and generate that. Remember, we're not working with Copilot, we're working with Claude as an add-in. Also, just to mention, your normal Claude account will work. That's not the case with ChatGPT. With ChatGPT, you have to buy extra credits, even if you have a Plus account. So you can see my icon up at the top there, ChatGPT, but I don't use it because I'm not prepared to spend extra. I already spend on the ChatGPT account. That is for ChatGPT in normal use, not in Microsoft Word. There is, of course, also Copilot, which does pretty much this. And what it's done now is it has generated that report, and it's giving you a breakdown of all the vital elements of that report. Pretty good. Let's have a look at that. There's the executive summary. It did go according to its particular breakdown of a report. I would normally have suggested a model and a particular breakdown of the introduction, and you will see that coming up soon when we do it on the mobile. So there's the report, and of course you can work with that report to your heart's content. All right, so let's have a look at you being able to do this on the fly, and that would be even on your mobile. So there's my mobile. We're going to go across to Claude, and we're going to insert a prompt. Okay, what I've got is I need you to write a formal workplace environmental and occupational health report examining fumes and dust generated by furnace operations at company name. Right, the introduction must be structured as follows. Let's have a look. So what we've got there is the introduction, purpose, given a purpose statement, the history and background of this particular company, and the issue around the pollution and the health, and definitions of terms, what constitutes fumes, dust generated by furnace operations, etc., a scope, where this is, and all of that. I'm not going to get into that right now, but you are now curating this particular prompt. I'm going to insert that into the top there. I need you to write an introduction, or the introduction, a formal workplace environment and occupation. This is now on one's mobile. Notice I'm using Sonnet, not Opus. Give it some time to think, and it will come up with what you need. It's telling you there's the purpose, history and background, etc. on your cell phone over there. There's the actual document that it generated, which is pretty good. And that document, of course, you can then send it to your Mac or your laptop, and you can use it to your heart's content.